Hey, and welcome to the Toadstead. Well, what you're looking at is one of our little solar rigs here, and that's a couple of 100-watt panels that run our construction trailer. And one of the things I like to be able to do is move this a couple times during the day to follow the sun. So pretty much about 3 or 4 times a year, I'll adjust the angle. It gets pretty flat in the summer, pretty shallow in the wintertime, obviously, because the sun is higher in the sky. And then we also turn it just slightly. Let's see if we can show you that. We'll can actually turn it. So, but partly of what allows us to do that is the azimuth control you see right here. And we're going to get back to this. Well, we'll come back in a minute. But the bottom line, I can move that screw to take the whole thing up and down, and it just pivots on that pole. But we'll walk over and look at the pile of those that I keep. And see, we've got a little, I think it's like a Wi-Fi booster kind of thing. And that is the azimuth control from one of these things that we monkey around with. And hey, is it perfect? No. Does it work? Yup. That's really all that matters. Now, this isn't one of the azimuth mounts, but could it be used? Sure. Just yet another way to tilt whatever you want to tilt, how you want to tilt it. And right here are some of the parts that have already been taken apart. And you can see, if you look, right there, that is a big azimuth control from one of those 80s like 10-foot dishes. And then this is a Wi-Fi booster that I'm probably just going to take this bit right here and store that, or take a look at it. We'll see. We'll get to that in a bit. Let's go see the other one. Now, this little guy we got out, we just finished one. And there's the bits that's left. The dish has been stored. And again, you can you should be able to. I don't know, not everybody's mechanically inclined. But you can see, we'll lay our little guy down here, how we can control that azimuth and adjust it to follow the sun, or to put an antenna on, or whatever. Yeah, kind of whatever you want to do. Now this one, I couldn't even tell you what year it is. I have no idea. I actually picked this one up on the side of the road. But the azimuth control, very rudimentary. This part becomes, so we'll just take this dish off, and we'll take the L&B set off and all that, and we'll just keep it around. So let's get her apart. And there it is, all taken down. That'd be kind of funny to make a bar stool out of that. I don't know. We'll think about it. I got a few of those floating around. The azimuth control on this, not very adjustable. If you look, you can put a screw there or a screw there, which will adjust it a little bit. But hey, we'll keep it around just in case. Besides, if I make a bar stool, I can maybe use that piece. And the L&B, junk. Not worth keeping. This little bit of coaxial cable I've been known to make, and actually I'm in the process of making a 2-meter Yagi that needs a little piece of that. So we'll just keep all this stuff, and what this is really all about is how you can just make things that other people throw away, you know, how to repurpose it. So we'll put this all away, and I know it'll all end up being repurposed at some point in time. Okay, we'll take a look at this outdoor wireless antenna. Seems like it has a bunch of good parts. I just gotta grab, boom, 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 and see if I can't get this thing apart. Right now it is full of water, so I gotta be really careful. Big old cockroach. But we got that. Here's the other half of it. See how well the gasket worked? It's full of water, but this bit right here, it's a pretty cool big piece of, looks like cast aluminum. So we're going to keep that, and obviously there is an azimuth control right there. Now, let him enjoy his last few minutes of life, and we're going to go inside and see if there's anything salvageable. Okay, I'll admit, I was curious. What was in there? Well, what was in there is this aluminum plate that's all riveted, and little bus right there. It's not even a bus, that's just a hold down. And a little bit of wires. And as you can see, it took a little more than just casual persuasion to get that thing apart. But we'll throw that in the aluminum pile. And hey, $1 is $1. Let's move on. So we're back here at the solar panels now, and video's a little convoluted. I was just trying to get across to everybody that these controls, anything from this big honker that'll hold an awful lot of weight to even the smaller ones that come off dishes from various satellite companies, as times are changing, a lot more of those dishes are coming available. They don't keep them, they throw them away. And seeing an apparatus like that get thrown away is kind of irritating to me. So I collect them. And as you've seen, we've put up our own antennas. We've put up, our neighbor has the Wi-Fi booster antenna you saw in his building. You can hang lights on them. There's just all kinds of things you can do with them. So hang on to them. You never know when you're going to need it. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time around.